Hello, folks. It's me, finally got to see The Last Night in Soho. The director of this movie is Edgar Wright. He did a fantastic job with editing, cinematography, and it looks really beautiful in this movie. It's a horror movie, and plus, it is suspense put together too as well. And the actors of the movie in this film are three main characters. The other main character will come later. The two main characters you see right now is Sandy and Addison, and John comes later in this movie itself. He's a later character. That's where Olsen meets John later on in the film. But Sandy is the main character, and Olsen is also a main character too. Mostly, this movie is where like she goes to London to get her to fashion design for fashion design actually, but something turns wrong in the movie where like she sees visions of people getting killed or dying. But there's a lot of twists and turns in this movie, or where it's really good how the twists and turns in this movie. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's cool over there. There's a lot of twists and turns in this movie I really enjoyed. It's a good ride, and you don't see it coming. It comes, and it's really interesting. Or like she does not know, she thought she knew it was the right wrong. The person was the cop dude. He sees the old guy just walk. It's in a pub or whatever that is. She thought that he was a bad guy, actually doing bad stuff. But the thing is, she know that Sandy and her worked together a long time ago. They knew. Ellison knows that actually. So what happens is that the guy says that you gotta be more specific, love. He says that. So mostly like um, she chose to Sandy chose to do what she had to do, be a whatever that normal people do in London, like girl, lady, strippers, whatever you call it. You know what I mean? They chose to do it mostly, but normally she didn't want to do it, but she had to do it, whatever it is. So mostly like he does die, the old guy, I forgot his name, but he does die. But after he dies, the real killer gets unveiled. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. You gotta watch the movie for itself. It's really good and really interesting. That will not be a. I'm not gonna spoil that. That one is his secret spoiler. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. It's a really good movie. I really had fun with this. It's a good ride, and you definitely will have a good ride too in this movie too as well. So, in my opinion, definitely worth watching this movie. It's definitely a 9 out of 10, or 9 out of 10, or 10 out of 10. Both the varies. I'm probably gonna give this a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. But the direction where it went through and how the story is really interesting. How the story is went go and how intrigued you were. Like, oh shit, this she does see. Another good thing about it is that she does see things are not actually there, but she feels that she's actually in it. That's the thing. Like when she's in a library scene or whatever that is, she feels that the monsters are coming next to her, and she gets scissors. She's like, fuck this. She just like runs or almost stabs one of the girls um from the dresser class. It's one of her students, friends or whatever you call it, not friends, but that's the first girl she met in London. Actually, that's the first girl she meets. Didn't turn well in a way, but she almost kills her like so quickly. But John like grabs her in the hand like shit. I was like, damn. She almost murdered her almost. If John was not there to hold her almost in his hand before the final blow was struck, she'd probably been dead on the ground. Mm. That girl got so damn lucky. Seriously, she got so lucky. But she got super damn lucky though. But yeah, The thing is, it's a good thing. I do like John in this movie. He's a good character. He helps Olsen with some trauma stuff, things going on in London, a lot of things going on. She feels that it's a good thing. She doesn't have a lot of people in her life actually. She lost her mom when she was young, or like when she was 7 years old. So in this movie, she lost her mother around 7, and she was the grandmother actually. So yes, John is also in this movie helping Olsen conquer her fears and also help her out in her journey, and helping her in a different many kind of ways so she can be comfortable towards him. That's a good thing. I like him being the man he is to her, protecting her with no harm. It's a good thing. I like that of this character, John. Really well crafted, really good character. I liked him. He's respecting a girl. He doesn't do bad stuff. That's a really good thing. I really respect him for that. In my opinion, this movie definitely gets commemorated with the characters and everything else to it is really good. The characters are really well lit. They know what they're doing. The girl who played Sandy's perfect. She's a good actor. She's also beautiful. The girl who does Olsen, she's also beautiful too. Very well done. Uh, John is awesome. He's a good character. There's also other characters too in this movie. I don't know their names, but they did pretty well. A really good, awesome as well. Creepy, but they did really well as well. They did their job really well. I gotta say, it's worth watching if you're a fan of suspense movies, and also if you're a fan of other typical movies in the genre. So, the guy who directed this movie did a very fantastic job. I forgot his name already. I was fast. I said his name in the video, so I kind of forgot his name pretty quickly. So, the director who did this movie did a fantastic job. Yeah, he did a really, really good job in my opinion. He did his work. He know how to make good movies. Like I said, I do forget names right away. Sometimes if I don't know their names often, I'll forget his name right away. I have a bad memory sometimes, so think there's some things I do remember in the films here and there. It's a good thing, but if I forget about names, sorry. But I try my best to remember directors' names if possible. But if I do forget them, I do apologize for that. But like I said, I would say the director. You guys can look at the director. I'll probably put the director's name in the video itself. And you can probably look him up and things like that. So yeah, yeah. In my opinion, definitely worth a watch if you're a fan of this movie. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I did say 9, but I will change it because of all the cool aspects in this movie, different twists and turns, and how horror, creepy, and thing it was for Halloween. Well lit, really, really well done for sure as well. So definitely a 10 out of 10 for me, guys. Definitely go see this movie if you're a fan of typical scares and horror genre. Definitely worth a watch. 10 out of 10, folks. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys stay safe as always, and stay tuned for another next video of any other movies I'll be reviewing. Stay tuned, guys. Bye bye. Have a good and wonderful